Assalamu alaikum, hello and welcome. There has been a lot of speculations on how Raila and Ruto could work together in the past few weeks. And it has emerged that Raila's deputy party leader, Kakamega Governor Oparanya, had a meeting with DP Ruto. The meeting took place in Masai Mara on Thursday night, and the main agenda that was discussed was to explore possible alliance before 2022 presidential election. Now, the truth of the matter is two positions were discussed: the president and the prime minister posts. If it is your first time you're coming across this platform, please hit subscribe and turn on notification. Without going into who was there and how the meeting happened, let me go straight to the options that were discussed. Option number one: DP Ruto to support Raila for president, and a politician from Mount Kenya to become deputy president. That was option number one on the table. Option number two: Raila to support Ruto for president and Raila to take up the PM position. Again, deputy president position to be taken up by a politician from Mount Kenya. Those are the options that were discussed. It was not discussed conclusively, but it was kind of an icebreaker, just to start some kind of dialogue between these two leaders. Now, how did the meeting, or who arranged the meeting? According to the parties who met, one party explained that it was a meeting by chance. It was not pre-arranged. Oparanya, the governor, Kakamega governor, was there to do his own business. But we don't know how or why DP Ruto was there. However, the important thing is the meeting took place. A lot of speculations have been going round recently that President Uhuru Kenyatta is courting a group of politicians who are known as One Kenya coalition. Now, in this contest, in this coming 2022 contest, there should have been three parties: One Kenya, Raila, and Ruto for president. But it has come to light that if that kind of formation is fronted until or before 2022, then the likely scenario will be everyone fighting the same battle, but with different objective. But now, if these two parties, Raila and Ruto, join up, then this coalition will be a coalition to lose the election. What I mean by that is, it is very hard for any other coalition to beat the coalition of Raila and Ruto. For those who understand and have been following the Kenyan politics, they know if Ruto and Raila join up, it is home and dry. But the question is, will these two agree to share these positions? Who is going to be supported to become the president? Both are very strong men and both can run this country. But will they leave the seat for each other? Will they be ready to say, Huyu tosha? That is a question that will be answered in the coming few months. We will know. But the way I will say it is like this. It is very likely that Raila will say tosha to Ruto. And I have two reasons why I believe so. Reason number one is Ruto has already organized himself. And Kenyans know that Ruto and Uhuru are no longer buddies. They are not working together. It's only the constitution that is keeping them in their respective jobs. Otherwise, if Uhuru had the power, he will have sacked Ruto ages ago. So number one reason is Ruto is well placed, has organized himself, has prepared himself with or without the support of Raila. He can be the president of Kenya. Reason number two is age. Raila is in that age bracket where he cannot run a campaign, a vigorous campaign, as he used to do before. So, because of his age, the best position for him to take up, and his advisors will rightly tell him so, that the best position he can take up is the position of Prime Minister running the government. Will BBI water down the presidential power and boost or empower the PM? That is a question that will also come out after or during, in the process of passing the BBI. So what is happening is that Kenyans are fed up with Uhuru Kenyatta as the president of the country. During his reign, Kenya has borrowed more than 5 billion Kenya shillings. 5 trillion, I should say, sorry. 5 trillion, more than 5 trillion. The problem is, borrowing is not the problem. The problem is the projects that have been funded by this 5 billion are not there to be seen. The only project that is visible is SGR. And everyone knows SGR is becoming the white elephant project, the project that has been done but is not productive. It is the same government that has invested that money into SGR are also saying it is cheaper to transport cargo from Mombasa by road than by SGR. So what was the point of investing around 400 billion into a project that cannot pay itself? Money has been borrowed from World Bank, Eurobond, China, just name it, and recently caught Kenyan on Twitter have protested very strongly that World Bank should not fund Kenya. That money is going into people's pockets. If you look at the government services, look at health sector, you will find that the story is the same. Money goes into these ministries and no services come out. People don't see the benefit of the money that has been allocated to these ministries. Problem number one is corruption. The regime of Uhuru Kenyatta is known for corruption. So people are fed up with this government and they are eager to change Uhuru if elections were to be held today. And it comes to the point that One Kenya Alliance, which is being fronted by Uhuru, are going to be defeated very strongly. Now, what could happen is, as we conclude now, the talks have started. We have been speculating and saying that if these two, if Uhuru and Raila don't work together, Kenyans' future is at stake. Now the talks have started. What next?